what is going to be on my TBR for the 1001 book list for 2024. Let's find out. Hi everyone, I'm Sandy and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my much anticipated TBR for 2024 for my 1001 book countdown. If you're not familiar with the 1001 book countdown, I will leave a card for you where you can go and check out the original video. But basically I am reading books off of Peter Boxall's 1001 books you must read before you die list and slowly making my way through that massive project. And every year at the beginning of the year, I try and pre-select 52 books that I want to focus on in the year. I, this year, focused on all of the books that I already own but haven't read to help me with my Read What You Own challenge. And I ended up with actually 55. So that's pretty amazing. I'm not going to have to go search out anything else. I have everything that I need to support both my Read What You Own challenge and my 1001 book countdown. And let's see if I can get the number down to 0 this year. I am currently at 8 left in 2023, so I'm very, very close. But this is always a really fun video for me to make because I love sharing what I have coming up. I will tell you in advance that the book club picks for 2024, yes, there will be a book club, will not be in today's video. I have to wait about another month in order to release that. There is a reason, and it's a very cool reason. I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to share it with you. But those 10 books won't be part of this video. The first book club pick won't actually be until February, so there's plenty of time for people to find the books and to participate. So yeah, should still be a great timing. It'll come out sometime in mid-December. So I have about 40 to 45 books to share with you today. These were not on the video I made for my physical TBR. I held these back, but I thought I would go ahead and share them today since a couple of people have actually asked me about this. All right, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about these books. I'm just going to quickly put them up on the screen and then go from there. So the first book is Lucky Jim by Kingsley Amis. The Adventures and Misadventures of Mackerel by Alvaro Mutis. The Making of Americans by Gertrude Stein. The Return of the Soldier by Rebecca West. The Death of Ivan Ilyich by Leo Tolstoy. Waiting for Barbarians by J.M. Coetzee. The House in the Uplands by Erskine Caldwell. The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie by Muriel Spark. The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe. Couples Passerby by Botho Strauss. The Drunkard by Emile Zola. Invisible Cities by Italo Calvino. The Cement Garden by Ian McEwan. Family Matters by Rohinton Mistry. David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. The Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham. The Good Soldier by Ford Madox Ford. Cutter and Bone by Newton Thornburg. The Mill on the Floss by George Eliot. Flaubert's Parrot by Julian Barnes. Erehorn by Samuel Butler. Howard's End by E.M. Forster. The Good Soldier Schweck. Living by Henry Green. Oscar and Lucinda by Peter Carey. Out of Africa by Karen Blixen. Moll Flanders by Daniel Defoe. A Pale View of the Hills by Kazuo Ishiguro. If on a Winter's Night. A Traveler by Italo Calvino. Naked Lunch by William S. Burroughs. The Book of Laughter and Forgetting by Milan Kundera. The Violet Bear It Away by Flannery O'Connor. Between the Acts by Virginia Woolf. Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. Daniel Deronda by George Eliot. God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater by Kurt Vonnegut. Fathers and Sons by Ivan Turgenev. I have this bind up by Edwin St. Aubin. There's one book in this, Mother's Milk, which is unfortunately book 4. So there are a few other books in this that I need to read to get to book 4. I've read the first one. I need to read the second and the third. The Mayor of Casterbridge by Thomas Hardy. The River Between. A Short History of Tractors in Ukrainian. Possessing the Secret of Joy by Alice Walker. And this monster, Tirant Le Blanc, which is one of the oldest books and one of the worst rated books, unfortunately, on the entire countdown. I tried to read this a couple years ago and didn't get through it. So this will be my second attempt. If I don't make it through this one, it will end up on the DNF list this year. So I'm going to try it. It is a chunky book, but that is the other one. Outside of that, I have a few other series. So the book, The 1001 Books You Must Read Before You Die, is notorious for putting like book 5, book 6, book 3 of a series on it. And I have a number of those. So I'm going to start reading some of those as well. They won't count towards the 52 list, but I have to read them in order to get up to the one I actually need to read. So the first one is the first book in the Barsetshire Chronicles series, I'm not sure what you call it, by Anthony Trollope. And the first book is The Warden. So I will be reading this one. I do like how small this one is, so that's perfect. The other thing is I have a couple of massive reads. The first one is this one, The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I have a 4-volume set of this. I would like to get through at least volume 1 of this if possible, but in order to count it, I have to read all 4, but this is the next one that I'm going to try and work on this year. Everything's falling around. I have books everywhere. The next one is, there is the Neapolitan series by Elena Ferrante, and they have book 4 on the list. So I have read book 1 and I now have book 2, The Story of a New Name. I would like to get this one read as well in 2024 so I can read book 3 and book 4. And the last two that I have, the next one is for Marcel Proust. So Marcel Proust has The Search of Lost Time, Remembrance of Things Past, which I think they have 7 volumes in it. And I'm going to try and read the first one, which is Swan's Way. So this one, from what I understand, is a stream of consciousness type of a novel, which is not my favorite, but I'm going to attempt it. So I have that one. And then the next one and the last one is, of course, my 1001 Arabian Nights. And this is volume 1. So there's 3 volumes in this set. I would like to get through volume 1 in 2024. Again, it won't count, but I would like to get through that one. So that is the bulk of what I have on my TBR in 2024, minus my book club picks. So as I said, in a few weeks, the book club will come out as well. But I think these are amazing books. I can't wait to read some of these. These will all support my Read What You Own challenge as well. So I think that's magnificent. It would be fantastic if I could read these in 2024. What do you think of this list? Are there any in here that you're excited about and excited to have me read? I would love to hear that. Can't wait to give you the book club picks because I am very, very interested to see what you think of those. Please leave me a comment down below. And of course, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thanks. Bye.